I'm Sonya Stice, and this is my little guy, Jace Stice. He just turned 2 years old.
And I'm Patty Deerfield. I'm Sonia's mom, Jace's grandma.
We have been coming here to get treatments for Jace for 8-9 months now. His history was when he was 8 weeks old. I switched over from breastfeeding to formula, and he ended up in the hospital. He quit breathing. Yes, he quit breathing. Jace wasn't very happy about this. The doctors, he saw quite a few doctors when we were in the hospital. Nobody really knew what was going on. So we kind of took it with a grain of salt, moved forward. He was seeing a pediatrician in Hayes at the time. She didn't know what was going on. One doctor said they thought it was SIDS. One thought it was a perfect storm is what they called it. One thought it was a mucus plug. So we did this for quite a while. Well, I was missing a lot of work at this point in time. I was the director of nursing. I was working 70, 80, 90 hours a week, and I was missing 3 and 4 days of work. So I fired our pediatrician in Hayes. We took him to our local doctor. She said, whoa, absolutely not. She referred us to a pediatrician in Hayes. Still didn't know what was going on. We went to Kearney to this pediatrician. Luckily for us, he used to work at Children's Mercy. He wasn't sure what was going on. He thought maybe we had cystic fibrosis. So he sent us to Children's Mercy in Kansas City. Numerous trips to Kansas City trying to figure out what was wrong with him, what was wrong with him, what was wrong with him. By now he is maybe 6 months old. Maybe 6 months old. It's between 4 and 6 months old. Anyways, he was diagnosed with severe asthma at the age of 6 months old. They say that they won't diagnose that till they're 2. Put him on a bunch of meds, and that was doing nothing. This whole time in the back of my head, I keep telling these doctors he has allergies. He has allergies. He has allergies. It's coming from somebody that has horrible allergies. He got it. Long story short, we kind of progressed through time, didn't really get any better. He was on steroids every day of the month minus 3 to 4 days out of the month. He'd get off steroids, he'd be right back on them because he couldn't breathe. So we had to do something. I had moved to Kansas from Nebraska. I knew nobody here. I knew nothing. And where we live is in northwestern Kansas in the middle of nowhere, and I was hitting a deer about once every 6 weeks. So I would pay my $500 deductible, take my car to the body shop, get my car fixed, and do it all over again. Well, in the meantime of me taking my car to the body shop, my body man, every time I was there, would talk about Dr. Schubert for an hour, at least an hour to 2 every time I was there. And I kept saying, no, no. Well, he had me convinced. So then it took me almost another year to convince my husband that this was the place that we needed to come. Well, after we went through all this testing, everything else, they said he had milk allergies, soy allergies, severe asthma, but nothing was being taken care of, is when we decided that we needed to come here. When we started coming here, some boogers. 8 to 9 months ago, he was still on steroids all the time. I was missing work still thought I would be losing my job. We were going to the ER. We started coming here, and in this time frame that we've been coming here, he's been treated for all of the minerals. He's been treated for milk. He's been treated for soy. And he is eating a normal diet that normal kids would eat. Prior to him being treated, he could have absolutely no milk. He had water. He drank water, meat, fruits, and vegetables, and that was it. Period. We had to take his food to daycare. It was just very frustrating. People would slip up and give him something. We couldn't go to a wedding dance because he wanted to eat everybody else's food. I mean, we were pretty isolated. now he is pretty much living the life of a normal kid, thanks to everybody here at Dr. Schubert's office. He hasn't been on steroids, actually active steroids, since February. So that's been 4 months, and he's going strong. After we treated him for milk, he was in the same size of clothes for 1 year, had not grown at all. We treated him for milk, and he pretty much skipped over 18 months, and we're going into 2Ts now. And that's just been a little over a month ago. So, putting on weight, he looks good. His eczema's going down. Our body man that referred us here, I think it was God telling us that we needed to come here. And I'm a firm believer that he never would have made it to see the age of 2 due to all of his health problems. And I believe that this facility has changed his life.
Well, and what was so frustrating, she'd take him to Kansas City and they got no answers.
Yes. Those are happy tears, honey. But I'm not happy.
The doctors in Kansas City have made the comment that, when she told him that, she told the pediatrician in Kearney that she was going to try this. And he says, you know what? He says, you're not getting answers. We're not helping you. What do you have to lose? He said, it can't go any worse than what it is now. And it's just been amazing, the difference in this child.
And then when we went to the pediatrician 2 weeks ago, he said, I don't know what they're doing. I don't understand it, but keep doing it. Keep going because it's working.